right now, the Eagles are on top of the ladder. Yeah. They've got a couple of forwards, tall forwards. They've got a couple of tall defenders. The Kangaroos have got a similar structure, Roosie.
Yeah, it's fascinating when we look at both these teams, because I think we'd all be lying if we didn't think both of them weren't going to have great seasons. So full credit to both coaches, full credit to both footy clubs. But when you look through their teams, they're quite similar. Two power forwards in Darling and Kennedy, and Waite and Ben Brown. You've got the tagger in Hutchins, and you've got Jacobs, who really helps their midfield. You've got Hartung that's come in for Maston's made a re-emergence for the Eagles, and then you've got two key backs of Tarrant and Thompson and McGovern and Barras. That's not to mention Cunnington, etc., etc. So there's a lot of similarities between these two teams, which probably goes against a little bit of that 1 and 5 that everyone was panicking about. Where are the key forwards gone? So when you dig a little bit deeper, it's probably not surprising that both these teams are having very good seasons.
Big win by the Kangaroos, Gaz. Does it set them up for finals now? You've looked at their draw coming up. Well, they're going to make it?
Undeniable. And it'll be a fantastic result for Brad Scott, I reckon. He was under all sorts of pressure when he was reappointed. I mean, it's dangerous trying to make these assessments such a long way out, but that's not the worst run home when you look on that right-hand side against the bottom 6 sides that they've got to play still. So, I mean, Brad Scott would dismiss this out of hand because they are just taking what comes in front of them week after.
Is he the coach of the year at the moment? It's probably him or Simpson.
Adam Simpson, yeah, well, you know.
So I tell you what I've been impressed with. I went and watched training. As you know, I like to go around and watch the clubs train, Gaz. And North Melbourne, watched him train on Thursday. Brad Scott and most of the rest of the North Melbourne coach staff just into training, just walk off. The North Melbourne players were still out on the ground for about another half an hour. You know,
no high-performance manager,
no high-performance manager inside. And this is only a day before they're jumping on a flight to Perth. So I was surprised at that. They're just going about their craft. You know, forwards working with the midfielders, plenty of goal-kicking practice. I was really impressed with that.
I'll tell you, Brad sit here in that seat told us that he'd never stop a bloke kicking for goals.
I'll tell you, we know when we've made it when you go down their off day, Browning, they're all kicking goals on their off day.
Yeah,
Tell me when that happens, and I'll be
that'd
impressed.
be good. Hey, other one too, quickly. Ben Jacobs was the other one at train. I didn't realise how big he is.
Yeah.
And he's a guy that can, he can go and play on Nat Fyfe and go with him everywhere. So even if Nat Fyfe tries to drag him forward, he's big enough to go everywhere. They don't have to break that tag. He's very underrated, Ben Jacobs.